This is my road at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning. You can see the construction workers have been at it since sunrise, basically. They're working, let's see, 7 days a week from sunrise to after sundown, as are the people that are building a new level on my building right above my head. So I'm wondering how I'm going to do the online classes tonight. But you know, it's Sunday morning, got many things to do. Just dropped off my laundry. I gotta write the Sunday summary, and I haven't videotaped much in the last month, so I'm gonna get back into it starting today, I think. We'll see. Might turn into something, I might trash all of this. But this is my lane. It's dry now, probably rain later. When it rains, this is all ankle deep muck. Okay, and this is the entrance to my home. Yeah, you see the construction workers are up there at the top. Noisy, noisy, noisy. It's a good thing I wake up early. I'm usually awake about 2 hours before they start bashing around up there. Okay. Yeah, they say another 2 weeks maybe. But we'll see. Well, it's Wednesday morning, and I'm making a quick trip to IBC to pick up a notebook, writing pad for my class assignment. I was hoping to beat the rain, but I'm starting to feel a few drops. It poured most of the night, but the big lake isn't here yet. It's nice and cool out. You can hear, it's just after 8 o'clock, and a lot of construction going on already. A lot of noise in the mornings. I want to eventually make a video about the driving, walking, and parking conditions in Siem Reap, because without a doubt, I've never seen so many really bad drivers, bad parkers all over the sidewalks. And, you know, people drive on the sidewalks like it's another lane to the street, etc., etc., etc. Okay, but maybe such a video would just be me sitting in a corner and videotaping and letting the driver's actions speak for themselves. Of course, nobody's doing anything crazy now that I'm filming. Oh, he's going the wrong way. Just down the middle of the street, going the wrong way. Why not? Yeah, IBC is not far from my home. Whoop, baby cat. Some kind of Chinese pizza place. I don't quite understand what it is, but I'm going to try it one of these days. Smells good. Lots of interesting little vehicles. Okay, here's IBC. Okay, I got my notebook. It is 4,500 riel, or $1.10. Before I go home, and since it's not pouring yet, I'm going to take a little walk by the riverside, as I haven't done that in a little while. Water level's kind of high, as we've had a lot of rain recently. Okay, I'm just going to make a little loop back to my place because I am feeling a few sprinkles. Yeah, I haven't videotaped much. I thought I uploaded something in July, but it must have been the end of June. I'll have to check to make sure. So I need to get back into the habit of videotaping things. Okay, but I've been so busy with school lately. Okay, I have Saturday classes now. 2-hour back-to-back classes. So 4 hours of non-stop teaching. And it's upper intermediate, so whew, quite intensive. But I'm going to enjoy the salary. This coming salary, which I should get paid on Saturday, but I don't know if weekend payments go to Monday or not. But it'll be the first month since I've moved that I feel really solvent. I don't have any big bills I need to do, so that's really nice. Okay, so I'm looking forward to having a little extra money. I want to buy a bookcase. That's one of my things for August, I think. Rent a post office box. A few things like that. Okay, I'm not going to go hog wild, but I want to at least get my cupboards full of some staples. So, you know, I'm not totally reliant on Food Panda. But nothing wrong with Food Panda. I found a few really cheap and good restaurants. I'm keeping with Bang Shui Myth Lahore for the rest of this week because I can get full on about $1.50. Okay, because yeah, my funds are a little low until the salary comes. Alright, but I'm surviving. I feel pretty good about everything. Sidewalk's a little bit slippery. That's okay. Yeah, when I have some extra money, I'll feel that I can come out here and have breakfast at one of these many places that line the road. I found a couple of places on Food Panda that actually look like they have decent pancakes and French toast. So this bridge leads over to the Royal Independence Gardens, but I am going to take a right up here, as that'll lead me back to my apartment. I have a lot to do, some of which is lesson planning, but most of it is end of the month stuff. Getting my stats ready for the book wrap up for one thing. Getting my digital bullet journal squared away is another thing. And there's a couple other projects I have going on, and also I want to prepare for Friday's blog meme. It's going to be the second installment of Friday, what do I call it? Friday Fives. A little shaky cam action this morning. Try not to slip on the wet spots on the sidewalk. I have to go around this car on the street. You see what I mean about everybody parks or drives on the sidewalks. I guess if people are parked on the sidewalk, I don't have to worry about somebody else coming up right behind me because they've already hit the street to go around the obstruction. Hopefully. Okay, coming back on the main street. I'll just continue down this way because this big armored SUV almost hit me. Okay, waiting to cross the road. People just come around the corner without even slowing down. we just cruise through. I'll do a bit of that. Alright, see, nobody slows down at intersections or whatever. And I got a whole lot of monks coming behind me. Okay, let's go up a little further, and I'm going to really like to cross the dim road. Okay, up. And this guy came up behind me. Okay, let's just keep on going this way. Maybe the trick is to get away from the intersection, because people, you know, even they cut the corners very sharply, but a lot of them will just, you know, come up on the sidewalk and do that because they're too lazy to reach the corner. Truck this place. Okay, so this one is a fancier restaurant. Panakame. This here is a warehouse for the shop across the street. I haven't been in there yet, but they seem to have a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's sprinkling pretty well now. Okay, I'm gonna. Hey, dog. Lots of dogs. Okay, and I got a row of, long row of monks. Okay. I was gonna cross the road, but they're kind of forming a wall. I guess it's that time of day. Alright. Okay, let's get around the end of them so I can cross the road. And of course, there's lots of vehicles doing weird stuff. And nope, he just came out of nowhere. They do that. They just come out of nowhere. Some of them go really slow. Okay. There we go. Up is hats and flip-flops, basically. And there go the monks, and this is my road here. Let's just go down. Why not? I'm showing you quite a route. So, boy, people glare at you when you're videotaping. Man, she gave me the evil eye. I also want to make another controversial comment. I already commented about the very poor traffic here. Hi, happy dog. All right. And people just run right over you. I haven't seen much of, you know, there's a few people who are nice, but, you know, you see a lot of praise online for how polite and how kind all the Khmer are. Overall, in Thailand, a lot of people were not kinder. You know, people, you'd pass their shop and they would say hello, okay, in one form or another. Yeah, and they'd smile at you as you walk by. Here, they pretty much frown at you for taking up space, and they don't recognize that there's people standing. He almost ran me right over, because they don't know how to turn and how to back up and many other things. You see the front of his vehicle is alright, this is just they all drive like this, even on sidewalks. Okay, the guy almost cracked into the motorbike. You don't know how to freaking drive. Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to get across too, but it's all muddy. Okay, but continuing on, here we go. Yeah, I made them go around me, but mostly they just, they expect the pedestrian to jump out of the way. Yeah, he crazy. Okay, so this goes on. This is only 8:30 in the morning. 8:40 now, I think. Okay, let's go back in here. This is my home. Okay. Yeah, the drops are coming bigger. Yeah, they were all glaring at me as I was filming, but, whatever. But yeah, that's typical Khmer driving. Seriously. Oh, I was going to say something else that's kind of controversial. Oh, I did. Yeah, they're not as kind as everybody makes them out to be. Overall, I mean, the ones I work with, the Cambodian people I work with, all quite kind and friendly. I talk to them a lot. But as I said, the ones on the street just can't be bothered. There's like a third floor, third floor, I think. My usual rest area as I continue up to my apartment. Somebody's got maid service, it looks like. Oh no, new. Doesn't look like a lived-in place. Okay. Up. Oh, there's a bird on the steps. Don't step on the bird. All right, this is me over here. I'm back inside. Okay. Let me open the blind so you see my view here. Not bad. I have a kitchen that I went through before I came into the bedroom and office area. I got a lot of clutter on my end table, and this is my main workstation here. And a bed, and the air conditioner up there. All right. Okay, so I'm going to settle down and do some work now. I thought I'd film a bit of my walk to school today. Yeah, intersections. Most people don't slow down. They'll honk half a block away, thinking that will alert everybody that they're coming through. But the thing is, the people coming the other ways also honk, and nobody really looks. Okay, I was hoping to get an example at this intersection. It's one of my least favorite. Today it's okay. I'll catch somebody honking sooner or later. This is a gas station. Okay. That's a big toy store and baby store in there. Batman. Guy almost hit me in the back with his bicycle. That ladder's been there since I started walking this route to school. I don't know what it's for. That's a big one, and that's a little one. Lots of mini marts along the way as well. Mom and pop shops. was something yesterday. I knocked something down. I don't remember what it was. Things disappear overnight. And here, that was the ATM center, and now they've moved them over here, it looks like. I don't know why. Up here is a bookshop, stationery shop. I haven't been in there yet. I think it's mostly commute items. But I'll see what kind of notebooks they have in there. See if they have slightly better prices than IBC. The prices at IBC are not that bad, though. Eyeglass shop. Frames are very cheap here. Okay, that's one of the very few remaining 7-Elevens. Rumor is it's going to close down pretty soon because it's a high-owned franchisee. Pizza company was a Thai pizza place, and they have all rebranded. They are now called, I think it's TPC, which means the Pizza Cambodia. One of my least favorite intersections. I've got a few least favorite intersections. This place seems to have buns of some kind of meat. Smells good. One of these days I'll give it a try. I think it's like the meatball buns that I see every once in a while on the Food Panda. That place sells coffee. It smells really good, but I'm not a coffee drinker. Alright. It's about 2 more big roads until I get to the turnoff for the university. Somebody's beeping something. I don't know what. There's a barber. There's lots of barbers around. I went to a place over on the other side of the river, but he wasn't a very good hairstylist. Okay, it's $4. I don't know what most of these places cost over here, but I'm going to look for a different barber the next time I want to get a haircut, which might be sooner than I anticipated because he didn't do that great of a job. What was it, a week or 2 ago? That's another barber up here, and a massage place. Okay. Now, very few people signal an intention to turn. So you always kind of have to watch and guess if they're going to go straight or turn. Oh, he's signaling. Already. Okay. Another mini mart. Okay. I don't know what that is. That's a new sign up there. This looks a pretty nice place to eat. I like this little blue thing here. A little pickup truck thing. I wouldn't mind that. Just put a little rain cover on it. Got a little cab. I'd be happy as a clam with something like that. Okay, we got Dialogue Sky Bar. There's some kind of internet cafe crowdsourcing place below. You see how they're going on the sidewalk here. Just popped right up. Okay, but this is where I turn to the university as soon as it's safe. Okay. Make sure it's still filming. I like the shadiness of this little stretch. Some kind of hotel and restaurant inside of this place. But it's nice and shady. Lots of taxis and tuk-tuks park along the road. Take advantage of the shade. Okay, this is a nice looking place across the road. There's a restaurant with Aspara dancing, I believe. Yeah, a lot of those kind of places have Aspara dancing performance during the dinner.
Hello, would like to cook, sir? Would like to cook?
I thought I was saying, would you like to cook? But he's saying, would you like a tuk-tuk? They pretty much ignore me. But those were all just tourists with the map out and everything. Okay, make sure nobody's coming around this street, and on the other side, this is my last stretch as the university's around the corner. Little bookstore, but they have a sign, Khmer books only. I don't even have to go inside to look in there. Yeah. And there's a few little stands here. The one on the end has fried bananas, which I plan on getting one of these days. And have both time and money. Yeah, fried bananas smell really good. And there's various other ones as well. And the one at the end is another one of those kind of meatball in the bun kind of places. And Castello cake, which I might have to get one of these days soon. Across the road she sells corn on the cob, among other things. Okay, this is the university to my left. And E.A.T, University of Cambodia, Siem Reap campus. And there's another, at least two more campuses in Siem Reap, I believe. Oh, that was our seminar we had to go to a Saturday or two ago, or several Saturdays ago at this point, July 11th. Little cafe in there. There's a mini mart across the way if I want a cold drink or something. Okay, and that's the entrance to my campus. So I'm going to go to the teacher's room and get ready for my first lesson in a couple hours, well, in 1 hour. Okay, just left work. On my way home. Happy that I'm going home and hungry as well. I'll videotape a little bit of my walk home, not all of it like I did coming in. Or actually, I think I videotaped 3/4 of my walk down here this morning, or this afternoon. And most people kind of drove normally. But nighttime driving is a lot worse. I'll do a little filming and see if we catch some other weirdness that I see almost all the time that I'm walking on these sidewalks to and from work. Paris Bakery that I'm passing now. Can't wait till I have money in the coffers, and that's one of the places I want to visit one evening, or maybe during the daytime. There's another restaurant that looks pretty interesting. One's with a little blue vehicle that I like a lot. They're all hard at work. Motorbikes parked everywhere on the sidewalk. I mentioned before, this place looks promising as well. Pearl and Slice is called. And this is a mechanic here. Got all his tires out here. This section of sidewalk becomes a ad hoc parking lot at nighttime. And you can just park every kind of kitty corner which way, and motorbikes up there. Alright, well, people parked every which way. This is a bad street for crossing usually. Not my favorite, but it looks pretty clear. Visiting a lot of these mom and pop shops starting next week when I have a little bit of cash. Hey, there's a small motorized electric vehicle. A health clinic here. Yeah, see, that's $15 is coming up. That's for eyeglass frames. I don't know how much the lenses are, but I don't think they're that expensive out here either. Today I'm going to get my eyes checked, I think, at one of these places. Over here on the corner, this is Bayonne City Mart, which is one of my favorite places to stop in the evening. Okay. Crossing the road sometimes is difficult here. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, there we go. Piece of cake. Yeah, but they have Pepsi bottles in there for a good price. The staff is very, very, very friendly. Always greeting me. And they know what I buy, because one time they were out of 1.5 liter bottles of Pepsi, and the guy came over as soon as I walked through the door apologizing that they were out. And so no problem, I bought two 660 milliliter ones for the same price basically. Actually they were a little bit less, about 30 cents less. This is a local caffeine dealer. Oh, I'm starting to feel sprinkles. It's going to rain soon. This is the intersection with Watco Road and National Highway 6, which is, you see some of the worst driving just at this intersection. People ignore the red lights. They'll just keep going through. Yeah, it's definitely sprinkling. Oh, great parking job from this guy. At least he doesn't extend all the way out to the street because, yeah, that's a shoulder, but people use that like another lane. Okay, hello. I don't have any money. I have no money, I'm sorry. Huh? Hello, hello. What? Huh? I don't have any money, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't have any, I'm sorry. Okay. I have ABA card. Okay, beggars. I always feel bad if I don't give them money, but most of the beggars are hired by syndicates to take the money. Okay, well. Okay, it's a green light, so that one should be red. And this one, and then you got these U-turn guys over here. Okay, here. We're going across. Okay. Kids are following me. Alright, and I usually go halfway and then I wait. Especially since it's starting to rain. And they're just walking around over here, running around like crazy. Okay, and it's time to go. So many times that'll be red and people just come flying through. So you really have to make sure everybody stops. Or they'll come the wrong way or something else. But I succeeded that intersection. Okay, and I'm almost home. I'm going to shut this off.